If you're going to work in Australia, you would need a TFN. Now what is TFN? TFN stands for Tax File Number. It's a 9-digit number that's issued by Australian Taxation Office to everyone who's working in Australia. And if you're going to work in Australia, you will need one. TFN is only issued once in your lifetime. So you don't need to apply for a new TFN if you change your job, your city, or even if you leave Australia. And it's very important to keep this number secure. So here is a step-by-step guide on how to apply for your TFN. So step 1 is to go on Google and type apply for TFN. So the first website you will see is apply for a TFN Australian Taxation Office. Make sure it's ato.gov.au. Click on that and it will bring you to the page. Now it has brought to a page where it says apply for a TFN. Now how you can apply for a TFN, it depends upon your circumstances. So we got 3 options here: foreign passport holders, permanent migrants, temporary visitors, Australian residents, and people living outside Australia. So in your case, you are an international student, you need to click on this button which says foreign passport holder, permanent migrants, and temporary visitors. So click on that. So you can apply for a tax file number online if you meet these 3 conditions. You are a foreign passport holder, you are a permanent migrant or a temporary visitor, you are already in Australia, and you are one of the following. In this case, we are an overseas student visa holder, so yes, we are eligible to apply for a TFN online. So click on that button, apply online for TFN. Now here Australian Taxation Office is telling you that who can actually apply for a tax file number online. Again, it gives you information regarding this, and also talks about that you only can have one TFN ever in your life. Some more information regarding it, and then once you have read that, click next. So the next pages will take you through a registration process. Once you have read this information, click on next. Now the first thing first you need to enter is your travel information, so your passport details here. So what's your passport number? So enter your passport number in here. Then it asks you which country you have this passport from, so select the country. In this example, we're taking of a student who's coming from India. Have you ever visited Australia before? You need to select yes or no based on your situation, but if you haven't been here, select no and press next. Now the next thing is about your personal details. So here you have to choose your title, write your family name, write your first name, and if you have any middle name or other given names. Have you been known by any other name? Then you have to select yes or no based on your situation. What is your full date of birth? So you have to enter the date of birth with the date, the month, and the year. And select your gender. So if you have a spouse, select yes or no based on your situation. If you have one, then you need to select yes, otherwise select no. In this case, we are selecting no here, and press next. So have you ever applied for a TFN or ABN? No in this case. Have you ever had a TFN in your name before? No. You will need to enter your ABN or TFN number if you ever had one before. Have you ever lodged a tax return in Australia? No. Do you own a property or business interest? No. Do you authorize ATO to send your TFN to Centrelink? Now in this case, you don't have any Centrelink account because you're an international student, so select no here. And you don't need to enter anything in CRN, press next after that. Now the next part is about your Australian address. So make sure you provide your correct address details. In the first address line, write the street number and the street name, and then select your suburb, select the state or territory you're living in, and select the postcode. Now then the next question is asking if your current home address is the same as the postal address. Most likely cases is the yes, so select yes, but if it's not, then select no and enter your home address. So once you have entered information here, select next. So the next thing is contact details. How would you like to get contacted by ATO? So if ATO needs further information, who would you like ATO to contact? Would it be yourself, me, or another person? Now you have to select the reason why if you're selecting other person. It could be your language difficulty, it could be your illness, age, or some other factor. Now most likely it's easy to select me if you can get contacted. Write your name and provide your phone number, and provide your email address here, and select next. Now the last page is a declaration page. Make sure that all the information you have provided is correct and accurate, because there are penalties if you're providing a misleading or false information. Once you press this submit button, your application will be sent to ATO. Now usually you get your TFN within around 10 days, but in some cases it can take up to 28 days. ATO might contact you if they need further information regarding your application. And that's it, that's how you apply for your TFN. If you would like to apply for ABN, we got a video on that as well. Check the link in the description for step-by-step guide on how to apply for your ABN. And if you like these sort of videos, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.